Uh, Hello, everyone. I'm here to bring you a video. So here's the difference between the word tinge and twinge. Tinge and twinge. Tinge and twinge. So a lot of people don't know the difference between these words. So I'm going to show you the difference between tinge and twinge. So let's see. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start with tinge. So tinge, color slightly. As a verb, it's color slightly. And as a noun, it's a tendency toward or a trace of some color. So basically, this word is usually used as a disparaging term for, like, um, for example, if you have like the most common examples of when people use the word tinge is when they have sort of like rotten meat, or if it's rotten meat and it has that green, that green discoloration. It's usually used to describe discoloration, such as if rotten meat has like a green discoloration, or if somebody has gangrene or something like that, or if somebody has skin disorder, stuff like that, or a lot of times the word tinge will be used if somebody uh, wash their whites and colors together, and then the color. This doesn't happen as often as it used to, but they wash their whites and their colors together, and then the color from the color clothes washed onto the white clothes, and then the white clothes are discolored. So tinge is usually used to describe discoloration. So now we have twinge. Twinge. So a sudden, sharp, or localized pain. As a noun, is a sudden, sharp, localized pain. Um, as a verb, is of a part of the body suffer a sudden, sharp, localized pain. So basically, a twinge is when so the most time that you experience a twinge is when you you when you're doing it. It usually happens if you're doing some everyday exercise, such as some everyday exercise, just such as like picking stuff off the ground, picking stuff up picking things up off the ground, or reaching up to a high shelf, or maybe uh, you know uh, doing it usually happens when you're doing a basic exercise. It can happen if you're weightlifting. It has happened to me when I was weightlifting, but usually what happens is that your muscles, you're flexing your muscles, you're using your muscles, and you come across a weak spot in the muscle, and there's this weakness in the muscle. It's sort of like uh, I don't know, sort of like it's almost like a freak accident. Like you come across this strange weak spot in your muscle, and it causes, like I said, a stab of pain. It's similar to a spasm, a sharp pain. So you come across a weak spot in the muscle, and for like a fraction of a second, the muscle weakens, and it shows a particular weakness in your body, and that's what a twinge is. So those are the difference between tinge and twinge. Okay, so thank you very much, and goodbye.